Hi there, I'm Janelle Hillary from Strategy Links, and it's a great day today. Joe and I just got back from taking a trip out to West Virginia. We went out to Capon Resort State Park out there, and it was just an absolutely lovely, lovely day. But while I was there, I found this, and it really made me think of kind of a life lesson, how I would apply this. And this is a seed pod, and I think it's pecan or one of those kinds of things. I couldn't exactly tell which tree it fell from, so I'm kind of guessing. But there were black walnuts and sycamores and chestnuts out there. It was just a ton of trees, and all the leaves were turning. It was just really, really pretty. These leaves that are here behind me on the crepe myrtles haven't started turning yet, but the ones that are out here have. So it's just a really pretty time. But why did this strike me? What was the purpose of this, and how did I think that this related to you and I in our businesses? Well, there's a couple ways. We're entrepreneurs, and some of us are coming to having our own businesses a little bit later in life. Some people are starting out younger and wondering, what their life path will be like. But this kind of reminded me that I've got a pecan tree right out here in the side of the yard, and for the longest time I didn't know what it was. I would see these leaves be all green, and then once I saw these kind of round, look like green kiwi without the fuzzy stuff on them, and they never got ripe, and they went away, and I didn't know what happened to them, and I didn't know what the tree was. But in the fall it would be brilliant gold. It's just a gorgeous tree. So the fact that it didn't have any, whatever the fruit things were, didn't really matter to me. The tree was just beautiful on its own. But then I found out that it was a pecan tree, and I thought, wow, why did the pecans not ripen and so on? Obviously, you can tell I'm a city girl. I didn't know exactly how nut trees worked, but it's an interesting lesson. So let's say this nut is green and it's on the tree. Then all of a sudden its life is over. It falls off. It falls to the ground. It turns brown, gets all withered up, and it's done. But it isn't done. Inside, this thing cracks open, or the squirrels come and get it, or whatever, and inside the nut, that's where new life comes from. So it's not that this is the end of its life, it's that this is the beginning of life. So if you're coming to be an entrepreneur later in life, or you're doing this as a second career, or after you've already done something else in life, it isn't that your life is over. This is the beginning of your life. This is where it all begins. This cracks open, plants the seed, and a whole new tree begins. So when you see these nuts on the ground right now, don't think, oh, how sad, this is the end of its life. Think, no, this is the beginning of life for me. So when you are looking at your particular business and you don't know where you're going to go, you haven't got your path all mapped out for you, just remember this. This didn't have its path mapped out either. Once it fell on the ground, there was no telling where that seed was going. There's no telling where the squirrels would take it and what it would be becoming later on. This is the beginning of life, and your new business is the beginning of your new life as well. So don't worry that you don't have everything all planned out. Don't worry that you don't know all of the new platforms, whether it's Snapchat, WeChat, Facebook Live, or some other kind of thing. Don't worry about that. Worry about how you plant your seed, how you start a new life for yourself. start thinking in terms of what next, what more can I be, what more can I become, and that will be the beginning of everything. So have a great day and enjoy this blog post. I hope you see other things on strategylinks.net that you would like to look at, to read, check out some of the free resources there. It's really a great place to become encouraged and to find what your new purpose is in life. So have a great day. Bye-bye.